all that I can really say is life's a lot harder when you're a dumbass. And I've had a hard life. Okay. I know the problem. The problem is I haven't had coffee yet. Which canister is more full? This one. I got my propane and propane accessories. What do I want to use to do this? Clatter, clatter, clatter. One cup of boiling water. Need coffee. Ugh. It looks like it's threatening rain. How do I want to do this? Probably enough water. How does this work again? Damn it. Huzzah! And put the kettle on. smells kind of like coffee. Bitch. Peanut butter first, then boiling water. Okay. Oh God. That looks real appealing. Oh God damn it. He's made a mess of it. Goddamn cleaner on. Alright. Yeah, it's peanut butter. You know, I done forgot my long spork. That's unfortunate. What the hell is that noise? Don't have a long spork, so we're gonna have to settle for a short spoon, because life is all about settling. And what is making the noise? Oh, interesting. Okay. We're just gonna eyeball the measurements here. It says a cup of water. We're just gonna guess, because you know what? I like to live dangerously. It's definitely boiling. Okay, okay, okay. I guess that's a cup. Oh, we may have some really soupy oatmeal. You know, all the things I have in this cook kit, the one thing I don't have is a fucking measuring cup. Yeah. This is gonna be hella soupy. Maybe not. Maybe it'll thicken up. I should be more optimistic. I've always struggled with being optimistic. I adopted very early on the mindset of preparing for the worst case scenario of all things. And I think fatalism can get you a long way, but I should try to be a little more positive. But it's very difficult for me. I'm probably gonna fail. Okay, alright. We got it zippered up. What are we doing? Stir well, seal pouch, wait 5 minutes, stir again. Enjoy. I will enjoy. Okay. Now, mission critical. The coffee is next. Most of the time, freeze-dried coffee is not very good. We're going to see if this is the exception to the rule. My problem here is it's not exactly optimal coffee weather. It's kind of muggy and humid. But I'm hoping that once I sit down and cool off, we'll maybe be in the mood for some hot, frothy liquid. Okay. It's been more than 5 minutes. We're going to see if the power of positive thinking pays off and my oatmeal has thickened from a soupy nightmare to something at least vaguely palatable. Well, hey, I'll be damned. This actually looks okay. We can make this work. Oh. That's the power of positive thinking, baby. Well, I guess I gotta start thinking about what we're gonna do today. I had initially planned to go to the northern part of the park, which is separate from the area I'm currently in. We would have to leave the park and drive up north and come in north of the river. But I do want to go to the bird blind at the center of the park. So I'm leaning towards just doing a hike through sort of the main central area of the park, which I think is about a total of 5.5 miles. And we'll get to go see the really nice bird blind that they have out here at Guadalupe River State Park. In the meantime, I'm going to eat my oatmeal, drink my coffee, enjoy the morning, and finish packing. I'm all packed up. Temperatures dropped quite a bit, and it started sprinkling, so I had to pack up my electronics. I saw a group of little girls dragging a big, huge tent down the road over here. I think everybody's panicking and trying to pack up real quick before the rain comes in. But honestly, I don't think it's going to rain much now between 10 a.m. and noon. I think the real rainstorms are going to be rolling in probably around 4 or 5 today. So my plan is to be done with my gallivanting by then and on my way back to Austin. Having to make a real painful decision here. The weather is perpetually threatening rain, so I don't have a good way to store my DSLR camera if it does start raining, and I don't want it to get wet, and that means that I won't be able to take photos of this trip, but I will film it. We are at Guadalupe River State Park. You come in down here, there's the headquarters. There's a trailhead here, or you can take the road straight up to the river. This is where most people go to go splishy splashy. Then there's a bunch of trails north of the river. We won't be doing that this trip, but maybe next time I come out here this way we'll hit those. I think today we're gonna do this big loop kind of here in the middle, and there's a really cool bird blind, I think right in here, that we'll go check out. All the campsites are kind of up here closer to the river itself, and yeah, that's the general lay of the land. People have been out here for a really long time. But yeah, first thing we're gonna do is go to this river overlook. Okay, we've decided to come to the front of the park and start at the very front, naturally, and hike into kind of that middle loop trail. I'm not sure what's going on over here. And we kind of got set up right here at the trailhead.
What did you say? 27?
727, yeah.
270?
270.
Yeah, I was just
Not sure what that's all about. These guys are wired for sound. funny. When I got here yesterday, it was almost like 90 degrees. Really hot and humid. And today, especially with the wind blowing, it's actually a little cold. So I went ahead and threw on my rain jacket, at least to give me some protection from the breeze. I think I saw that it's like 62 now, which is a pretty radical drop. I won't rest until I break this camera. Some gnarly looking trees. Like something out of Tim Burton's Nightmares. Surprising amount of birds out here still, despite the weather. Be flying from bush to bush. God, I wish I had my photo camera. Damn it. All I can tell you is it better rain on me and make it worth not bringing my DSLR. Alright, we followed the prairie trail and now we are at the painted Bunting trail loop. It loops that way, around and around and around, and then we'll be coming back this way and then going back that way to the car. But we still got, oh, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles. I didn't do the math. I think it's 3 or 4 miles ish. Nice little spot. Yeah. Joshua Davidson, Eagle Scout Project, Troop 58, Verde, Texas, Saturday, July 21st, 2018. Dedicated to Terry Elmer. They were real specific. Nice little spot for a Eagle Scout project. I remember my Eagle Scout project. I built dog houses for large sized dogs to donate to the Fort Worth Humane Society because they always had a difficult time housing larger dogs and providing supplies for larger sized dogs. So, with the help of my grandfather, we built a bunch of really awesome dog houses, and I have to believe that to this day there's a dog somewhere taking shelter in one of our dog houses. Very ominous indeed. See a big open field. Okay, I think we've made it to the center of the loop. If you go that way, you hit the bird blind right in the heart of the park. But I think what we're going to do is keep making our way around the loop and catch the bird blind on the backside. Came into kind of a big open area. There's the main road that cuts north to south through the park. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit, so I guess it was worth playing it safe with my camera, I guess. You know I love maps. Started here, ran into the scouts here, hit the Oak Savannah loop, started the painted bunting trail. Now we're here at the road. We're gonna do this bit, come back to the road down here, and then I think we're gonna go out to the bird blind, which I think is the Savannah bird blind, and it's here or here in this area. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come back for this bit. One of the original houses from like the 1870s is out here, I think, like right here. So I definitely want to come back and check that out. That'll be a big day. A lot of trails up there. Well, wouldn't you know it, there are some deer right here. Oh, they're looking at me. Hi, deer. They don't know what to think. I see two of them. A big one and a little one. There may be another one behind the big one. I can't tell. They are staring at me. Oh. I scared them with my laugh. They done RUNNOFT. Well, that's nice. I'm glad to see at least some critter activity other than the armadillos. I have no idea if my camera picked that up. They were kind of a little ways back there. Honestly, this is kind of a good time to see animals. I learned this when I was a small boy. I went to the Fort Worth Zoo, and we just so happened to go on a day. I think it was actually my uncle, and yeah, we went to the Fort Worth Zoo, and it was a day like today, real cloudy and kind of drizzly, and it was amazing because all the animals were out and about, even the sun bears. And the sun bears were notorious for never coming out of their enclosure. So there we were on kind of a drizzly day where you'd think everything would be shut down, and it was a hive of activity. All the animals were out in the rainy weather, taking the reprieve from the blistering Texas heat. So, who knows? Maybe we'll see some more stuff out here. Look at this friggin' weird tree. It's all bulbous. I wonder how that happens. I don't know. I ain't no triologist. Here we go. I've been here before. If you go right here, it takes you to the campsites and eventually to the river. But we ain't going to the river. We're gonna keep making our way around the painted bunting loop. Oh wow. Looks like it's about to open up for us. Yep. So this is part of the trail that I've never been on. Last time I came out here, I started at the front of the park and made my way 7 miles there and back to the river. And I bypassed this portion of the trail. So I missed this big clearing. Yeah, still hear a ton of birds. Hopefully we'll still see some birds by the time we make our way around to the blind. Golly. This would be an ideal spot to spot an animal. The Barred Owl Trail. Oh, okay. Well, we've made a choice to backtrack on the Barred Owl Trail. And the Barred Owl Trail is labeled as a very rugged trail, but it backtracks to the Guadalupe River. I'm feeling pretty energetic as of now, and it's not one yet. So I think I'm gonna tack it on and try to check it out. See if we can make our way back to the river. This will add probably, oh, I don't know, another 1.5 miles maybe. We're feeling bold. Well, so far it hadn't been too bad. Haven't seen any barred owls, but it did mist a little bit. So if it does get super rocky, I'm gonna have to be really careful not to slip and have a repeat of what happened to me at Inks Lake. Oh, this looks promising. Yeah, kind of see. Ooh. Yeah, I think right in there is actually the homestead, the original homestead that was out here. So we're looking at the northern part of the park, the trails we won't get to this time. But yeah, we got a pretty sheer cliff face, and the river is down in there, but you can't see it because of all the shrubbery. Here we go. Oh yeah, I'll be damned. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, here we go. Ah, this makes it worth it. So I believe that's the estate, or the original house out here. But you can kind of see the river poking through here. Back over that way. Bird's eye. Standing up here on an outcropping on a cloudy, rainy day, holding a metal pole extended into the sky. If I get struck by lightning, that right there is just the finger of the Lord. Well, I don't want to get cocky, but for a trail that was marked rugged, that wasn't too bad. And it was well worth the diversion to get the scenic overlook. I think this part of the trail is geared towards the equestrians. We've got a stock tank, so the it's a little peaked. So the horsies can drink some water. And then you've also got a little whatever the fuck this thing's called, where you tie up your horses. If you go that way, you go back to the camping area, and there's restrooms and stuff over there. But we are just going to take the live oak trail that we bypassed earlier back, and that's the barred owl one. And we got the buzzard circling, waiting to pick my bones. But yeah, we'll head back to the painted bunting loop and finish the back side of that loop and get to this Savannah bird blind. Lest we overstay our welcome. We're nearing our finale on this trip. I think probably get back to the car around 3:30, depending on how long I hang out at the bird blind, which should put us ahead of the storm. You can already tell it's starting to mist up quite a bit. Well, here we go. This is the trail that'll take us to the bird blind. know if we're gonna have much luck, but we'll see. Well, we got to see a painted bunting. It was pretty good. Pretty good. I think I'm going to sit here for a few more minutes and then start heading back to the car. And then back to civilization. If I must. I will be more positive. I'm positive that I regret not bringing my DSLR.